Hello, friends. Happy Friday night. Late and messing all of you guys up tonight, but there's another event that I'm involved in this weekend. So just trying to balance my time between all of the things. So let me know that you can hear me and it's all working. Hello, hello. Happy to see you guys tonight. I have to grab my drink too because I don't want to start having a coughing fit. But let me know. Oh, there we are. Good. Hello. Hi, friends. So I know some of you just hopped from the other event. I don't know if it's still happening or not, but I'm like, I've got to go. I got to go. And I'm trying to get everything ready over here, right? So yay. And I prepped and I did things because I know for some of you, this is past your bedtime. And starting at 9 is late, right? So I prepped. So I won't talk at you for a long time tonight, but super excited to be here. This has been a crazy week for Vicky Booten because I have decided that it was a good idea to go to bed most nights past 3 a.m. I'm not even going to tell you some of them. Some of you might have been getting up when I was going to bed. So it was a crazy week, but excited because I'll show you. Want to know why I was staying up? Well, let me share this with you. This is why I stayed up late. I finished one of the new class projects. So this is the travel line that ended up turning into a total travel album because it was too cute not to. So look at, I'm sorry, everything's backwards. So let me do this, but I'll show you when I flip the camera too. But tons of interactives, like lots of flips and flaps. And so yes, that is what I was doing. This is the, look how cute that is. Oh, goodness. Oh, everything backwards. So very fun. It's a biggie. So that will be one of them. I have the summer one to get started now. And then the layout class, which should be, this is the biggest one for all of them. So, but look at, I love it. Oh, isn't that fun? And then they're all, little flaps. Yay. So it is a good one. It's a fun one. So because I have as much fun as you guys do when you're creating is I sat down and started making. And then when you finally, everyone leaves you alone, when the whole house goes to bed is when I just start. And then I look and I go, oh my goodness, Vicky, it's 4:30. You need to go to bed. And then I have to get up again and start all over. So crazy, crazy times going on. Thank you. You like my earrings? I am in support of Pride Month. So I am wearing rainbows for the whole month of June for our Friday nights. So I have to go through and pick a different rainbow something I ordered new shoes too. I have a whole bunch of rainbow shoes, but I ordered a new pair of CVs with paint polka dots on the bottom, the soles. So yeah, craziness, but yes, I'm all in there. So how are you guys doing? Very happy. I hope all of you, is that album for sale yet? No, Marcia, no. I will send out a newsletter when it's ready, but I am going to get all of them done with the instructions written. So this one is finished now. I have a couple of tags I could add from one of the tag pages, but I think maybe I'll just call it done. And then I'm going to move on to the summer album, which is the flip book and layouts, and then do the layout class, write all the instructions. So I feel like I should be in a good place by the end of this week to get them up, and then try to figure out as well the gel plate stuff. I put one order in, but I'm just waiting for the restock of gel plates and then get another order in. So it's going to be very exciting. Yeah, Ally here too. Yes, me too. So yeah, and then the other thing that we have to celebrate and talk about is, so my next door neighbor, right next door, is the owner of a makeup brand called Cheekbone Beauty. And she just found out that her brand made it into Sephora Canada. So very exciting and very timely, seeing that we are celebrating here Indigenous History Month. So very, very important. And another thing I find is very timely. I am learning a lot and getting educated and of things that I didn't even know happened in our history. So that is another thing. So I'm celebrating all of the things this month and just being committed to learning supporting, and just being an all-around better human, right? So yay. So tonight, are you ready? We're going to do a layout. I set a card too. We'll see, because it just might be too much. Seeing that I have to teach all weekend or teach tomorrow, I just want, and I've gone to bed so late every night. Let's make this layout and just see where it goes. If not, like I said, I will do a card as well. Is her makeup line for people of color, all skin colors, all skin colors. It is amazing. I love her brow gel. Is amazing, and lipsticks, and all of her package, a lot of it is sustainable, and she plants, like, there's seeds in the packaging so you can plant wildflowers. She's just an amazing human, and I'm very, very excited for her hard work and success, and she gives back to her community. So it's a pretty amazing thing. You'll want to check it out. Cheekbone Beauty. Her name's Jen Harper. She's amazing, amazing human, and doing amazing things for Indigenous girls. So I love it, and I love it. I think all of us should be represented. Everybody should. So super awesome, and just want to give her the props that she deserves. It's awesome. And tonight we're gonna make a layout for sure, right? Gonna make a layout for sure, and then we'll decide. I grab the vellum. I grab my sewing machine. I grab my gel crayons because they're new, and I know a lot of you are always wanting to see different ways to use them. I have a sheet of plastic, and we're going to do circles, and I'm going to sew on it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Hello, Janice. Welcome back from Saskatoon. I'm waiting on my pad thai, just saying. I don't know if you saw it. Janice, there's a restaurant that is right by Janice. If you ever come into the Niagara region, it's called Smoking Buddha, and it is the best pad thai. Seriously, just, it's different. It's a different pad thai, but delicious. And she posted she was getting it today, and I said, well, I really think you should pick me up one too. And she didn't come see me, so we still can be friends. I'm sure she's like, whatever, Vicky, get your car, get your own pad thai. So yay tonight. I think everybody who's going to be here is hopped on. Keep waiting. See, Janice, keep waiting. What kind of friend are you, Janice? But it's all good. Shamel on her live today said she missed you. She just said that on the live we were just on, that she said she missed me, and you guys told her that I said I missed her. And okay, exciting news before, and then I'm flipping the camera because there's not a lot of chat. Let's work and chat. So you guys have been asking about cruises, and it was kind of serendipitous that Sherry at Cruising Crop called me today and said, here's like some that we're looking at. What do you think? And both of them, I'm like, yes, send me over the info, the contract, and I'll get all of it started. So are you ready? Any of my friends in England, if you're up, you could be sleeping because this is late. I'm looking at June of 2022, one out of Southampton. And then from Texas in October, one that will be very cost effective, and it is fun because it's out of Galveston, and it will be Cozumel and some, I don't know, that part of the Caribbean. So be watching for it. I'm checking out all the info, and I'm going to get prices, and I'm going to get it set up because I feel like that would give you guys pretty much one of them a year if you wanted to do it, that you could get in on the payment plan. And the other one, which is a little bit pricier because it's out of England, but it's going to be good. It's the ports are in Spain and France, but not the hottest, busiest tourist areas, which I'm excited about because you can go to Paris on one of them, but it's a very long bus ride, and I wouldn't recommend it. I don't think that's how I'd want to see Paris. But right there is, I don't know how to say it, but Monet's Gardens and stuff that we could do. So looking at that, we'll get all the info up for you guys because a lot of you have been asking, and I'm on it. Okay, I'm on it. Never knew there were crafting cruises. Oh, yes, and they're so good. So much fun. Like, we have a lot of fun. And like I always say, it's a cruise with crafting. So don't think of it that you're stuck in a craft room or in a room crafting the whole time. We craft days at sea, and then the rest we have fun. Mexican Riviera, maybe. No, that's not. It is not. It is. I forget the other one. Where's the one where the turtles? You can go swim with the turtles and stuff. Where people will, there's no tax. What is that island where people put their money in because there's no tax? So I know it was Cozumel. I don't know, 3 places. And I always look at it and I'm like, that side is just, it's just fun. It's good, relaxing kind of thing. Wish I didn't have 2 university tuitions to pay for this year. Yeah. But you know what, Jen? The one in October could be a doable thing because those ones are usually pretty inexpensive. And if you found another crafter to go with and you guys share, cabin, a lot of times there are killer deals like buy one get one half, so it's 25% off. So there's lots of Grand Cayman, thank you. Grand Cayman, Cozumel, and somewhere else, I don't know what are the other ones, but it'll be good. I'll let you guys know as I work that info out, but I did want you to say just keep it on the radar. That's where I keep all my money. in the Cayman Islands. Yes, that's where all my secret accounts are that I hide from my family, right? So yes, maybe Patty, Janice, maybe totally would. I'm just telling you, because you're never in the cabin. You're never in there. You just sleep. So I'm always like, yeah, it's good. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. I'm on it. I literally talked to her today before I got started. And I will share all of the info and pricing and get that stuff. Yes, all my offshore accounts. What was it? The Flintstones kept? What was their money? Clams. That's where I have all my clams. Because that's pretty much all. And my clams are just empty clam shells. So there you go. Yes, a number of women were paired up with other single women. Yes, they'll work on all those things at Cruise and Crop. But I bet you Janice totally would be in there too. And maybe we could talk Patty into it. I think that'd be awesome. That would be a good reward for us, Patty, in a year's time. So I'll share all that info when we can. And as they're booked, any questions that you have, we could even do a special Facebook where if you have questions about that kind of stuff, I can share it with you. Yay! So guess what? I'm going to flip the camera around and let's do the things. Are you ready? So aren't you impressed? That was hardly any chatting tonight. Look at that. Vicky's on the ball tonight. So I did some prepping already. I started cutting some circles out while I was watching Catherine and the ladies for the event that I'm at this weekend. And this did not take long. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly yet, but I know it's going to be circle fun. So I'm going to share what I did, how I made this, and I'm going to actually add to it because I think it would be fun. And then I'm going to run it through my Mink to flatten it out so we can just keep working. Is it possible to hook up with a single traveler? I don't know, Veronica. What kind of single traveler are you looking for? If it's somebody to share your room with, yeah, it happens all the time. And what's nice is if we start chatting about it and book everything this early, there's lots of time that you probably just on the lives, people that you see all the time, you could look at and check that out, right? So yes, we'll talk about the things. We'll talk about all the things. I just wanted you to know that I'm in the process of booking 2 different price points. There'll be 2 different price points and 2 different destinations. And then you guys can get on board wherever you want, right? If you want. No pressure, but if it's something you've been listening to me talk about and you think you want to do it, I'm excited to say it's in the works. Okay, friends, so I'm going to show you how I started this. So I want like a pretty watercolor circle. I'm going to dry, add layers to, and then we're going to put some of the vellum on. I'm going to sew and do a really quick layout. And then if I have time with the scraps, we're going to do some kind of version of this in a card as well. And I love, 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 Karen, your card that you posted. Beautiful, beautiful. Hi, Lee. Yay. Okay. So you need, now this is going to be hard if you don't have, let's think of what version you could if you're using ink or something else. I think that you could use an ink blending tool and go in a circle and get a version of this. It's going to look a little different. Could you use art crayons for this? Yes, you could. The gel crayons are a little softer than art crayons, so I find you won't get hard lines. You might get a few more hard lines with art crayons, but use whatever you have, friends, right? Use whatever you have. And let's get started. So this sheet of plastic off the cover of Foundations Pad. So I don't throw these away. I like to use them. And I noticed somebody just posted a beautiful layout where they created something with one of the rainbow backgrounds. So that's lots of fun. So let's do the things. You ready? Hi, Irene. Welcome. Watercolor pens, 100%. Kristen, just watch because you're going to have a lot more pigment. So just be prepared for that. You don't need much of it. Like I might put that down and then drag something around with water because they're super pigmented, right? Should the gel crayons be stored flat? No. You could store them anywhere. Anyway, just the only thing I think you'd have to watch with that is heat. Just heat. You don't want them somewhere where it's super hot because they could melt. So I went in and I just decided blue and green would be a great place to start. You can do whatever color you want. And all I did is went with my gel crayon and made a circle like this. And then I built up some areas. Sorry, I have to mute this. I can hear, can you guys hear me in stereo? I don't know why, that's never happened. There, I think we're good now. Sip, sip, hello, Kim. Kim's got her cocktail, she's ready. And I believe Kim likes rum. Isn't that what you like to drink, Kim? She's got her rum. So I'm gonna go in with a green. So I went with a light blue and I'm just gonna put some green just on this side and maybe a little bit here. And I'm gonna take my mister and I'm gonna mist it. I'm not gonna touch it or anything. I'm just gonna see what happens when I stick this on the page. So I'm not brushing it or anything. And then I just have a stack of foundations here. You don't have to have the whole pad. And then I went like this and rubbed it in. And I'm just kind of letting that marinate for a minute, right? It's going to be very light to start. And then I'm going to build my pattern. I just thought it was fun. And don't forget, I just wanted to make something tonight. So it was kind of like a non-planned process. I'm just bleeding that water back in. I am not going to add any more water. I'm going to color right into what we already have. And let's maybe build up a little bit more blue. Now this blue is a lot lighter. We'll go in with the darker one as well. Let's put a little green. And now I have so much water still on my background that I'm not going to miss this time. I'm going to feed it right in there and see what happens. Okay. Hello, friends. Could you take the paper to the plastic to create drips and interest? Could you take the paper to the plastic? I'm not sure what that means. I like to do, if it's like, do you mean put the paper on top instead? The reason I'm doing this is just so I can see where I'm placing it. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. I'm probably not answering your question at all. Let's see, look at how we're starting to build. I love it. I love that. I'm going to wipe this off. And we're going to go in again. Look how fun. Do you see? I think that's really pretty already. Just building, building, building. So now I'm going to go in with some of the dark blue. Because I want this to literally be just quick mixed media background, because we're going to whip a layout in. Like, you're going to be so impressed with how quickly I worked tonight, in the sense that we can get great results. Look at, you can really see that dark on there, right? Great results, and the mixed media doesn't have to take a ton of time. So I'm just putting a little bit of water on there to activate it. Because if you put a ton of water, you're going to lose all of that pattern. You know that, right? And I'm going to lay that blue in kind of the blue area. And I'm going to give her a little rub. Even a hard rub. Whatever works, like, right, to transfer that. And the longer you leave it on here, it will soak into your paper and you won't pull it away and have that kind of suction action going where it pulls all the pigment and water into one area. See? Very fun. And I'm just going to keep doing this till I get the pattern I want. I'm going to go in with another thing of blue right away. A couple lines. And no water. I'm just going to use whatever's on here because I really want those kind of lines on there. So I figure I'm transferring that. It won't look so watercolory now. I want to see some doodly doodly. Let's see. What do we get? Doodly doodly. Look at doodly doodly do. I love it. This is just so cool. I want to try it. Yay, Sandy. And that's, you know, what my goal is, right? Super simple, but super effective. Yes. So, you know, friends, that depending on what kind of mediums you have, you might not get the same effect that I'm getting. So I just went and drew green on there and no more additional water. I'm going to layer that on and see if I can get some of that green little doodly doodlies. Because don't forget, paper's already wet, right? That's why it's transferring. It's not because these are, oh my goodness, are these transfer because they're just so soft? A little bit. But, oh, I'm loving that. Loving that. So what do I want to go in here with anything else? Maybe, let's see. I'm going to see if I can't make a little bit of turquoise with these two. But we kind of realized too, right? These don't blend to make a new color necessarily like you would expect them to. So I'm just doodling some blue and that green in there. I'm going to put a little bit of water, just a little bit. Not everywhere because that water will squish out, right? And then I'm going to add that down in here and see if I can't blend out to make a little bit of turquoise, but I'm not sure if I can. I'm going to even turn it a little. Let's see, carry that up. This is only one layer though, right? One layer. Could you go in? Oh, I like it. Could you go in and add more water if you want, or more colors? You sure could. You would just dry between so that, I'll just give it a blast right on there. I'm going to soften that up a little bit because I don't want that line. See how I just had that kind of line where it's sucked out? So I'm cheating and doing that. And I'll look because you guys are probably asking me questions and I'm totally freaking ignoring you. Sorry. Distressed crayons have a granular residue. I would try it. Totally try it with the distressed crayons. Give it a try. This might be one of those techniques that totally works well with that. I would say sure, friends, give it a try. I'm going to put some drips on here, okay? So can you see this? Yes, I'm just scribbling some color pigment. I'm going to put the dark blue and some of the light blue. And I'm just going to make a little pool of watercolor that I did not fill my cup with water. So let's just see. Hopefully I can get enough going on here to do it. Oh, I like the color I made. And you know, I have to have some little business going on here. So we'll do that. See, ooh, creates a little depth. I'm loving it. Because my whole thing is I did not, because I have another event, I did not want to forsake you where I didn't come and do this tonight. But like I said, sometimes they can't be like our normal lives, right? Where it's really long. But I think a few of you probably will appreciate that this is going to be fun and a shorter version. Yep. So I'm going to build those dots really close so it will make a bigger splat. Love it. And if you want to, oh, blasty, drippy. Okay. Love it. There's a lot of action going on here. I'm not loving. So guess what? Let's just taper that down a bit. Like we meant that not to be all drippy drippy. Very fun, right? Look how quick that was. Do you feel like this is something you totally could do? Right? I want to know, do you guys feel like this is something you can totally do? It's not reinventing the wheel or feeling like you have to be a Picasso every single time. Sometimes you can make the simplest mixed media background that just gives you, now I've set up my pattern of where I can start putting my elements. So I'm hoping you feel like that is doable. Like this is a doable thing, right? Doable thing. And just to make some of you happy, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that off, trying not to mess with all my paint dribbles. Let it dry for a bit. And then I'm going to take up some of the moisture and I'm going to run this sucker right through my mink so that I don't have to wait for it to dry. And I don't want to add a heat gun tonight because I don't want to buckle my paper too much. So I'm just moving that for a sec. And let's start prepping a card base. So for some of my friends who like to work on smaller, not 12 by 12, this could be for a background for a layout. This could be for a art journal. You could do a whole bunch of circles. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? Like just think of the possibilities there. It could be for a card. So you know my general card size seems to be 5 by 7 because I feel like it's still a big enough work area that I can do the things. So I'm going to make, you know what though? I'm going to make this just a base. So what size do I want to do? I'm going to do 6.5 by 5.5. No, 6.5 by 4.5. And then I can mount it on a card because the buckling, I don't like to do mixed media on a full card background when it's wet. I would rather do it on a surface like this. Okay, let's do it. And maybe we'll switch out colors for this one too, right? Gel crayons is my next must-have. And always just keep in mind, because things are going to get discontinued, friends. Some of the things we love and use all the time, I noted, are just currently discontinued. So the only thing that I always say is no biggie. I'll just find something new to work with. So we'll still work with what we have, but I'll find something new to work with. But it is just part of the dance, seems to be, right? So I'm going to just kind of, I'm getting, oh, here, do you want fun? Watch this. So I can totally lay this over top and now I can see how big I want my circle to be, right? So let's go in with this one. I'm going to go orange and I'm going to start doing like that. And maybe a little bit of pink. I don't know how much this pink will show. Oh, let's go red. Let's do a little red in here. We'll make this one hot. Hot and right. Yay. And maybe a little yellow on here like the sun. We'll see. Yay. Okay. Well, I'm not going to tell you right now what is discontinued in case I'm wrong, but I think it's something we use all the time. One of my go-to products, I think, may be going bye-bye if what I saw is true. Okay, so watch how much water, okay? And even go in, and I think I made that a little too wet because you know when you go in here and press, it will make it so wet that you'll lose the detail. So see what I'm doing? I'm just taking some of that extra water, taking it out because I think I got a little crazy. And let's take it and flip it and let's see what happens. Oh, I love it already. And don't press too hard. Just kind of see the art you're making and go with it sometimes. But let's see. And now I'll press a little bit. I just wanted that pattern to get on there. And remember, I told you guys if you let it sit, it will soak into the paper. If I pull this up too quick, it will suck all that color in together. So let's just, it's not Foundations paper, Patricia, because that is a no-go for me. That is a no-go. It's a medium. Vicky, my 8-year-old says you are an amazing singer. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if anybody else in my family would agree with you, but thank you. That's very, very sweet. It might be, Michelle. It might be. So let's see. Let's pull. Oh, look at that first soft half moon version. And now let's put a little detail in there. So I'm going to go back in with the orange. I'm not going to put this underneath, but I can kind of see my pattern. So let's just do that like a broken bits. And I'll go in just with the orange to start. And then I can decide from there what else I want in there. So see, I didn't add any more water. I'm just kind of going with what's here. Yay! Totally digging that. I feel like I need some more color in here. So let's do that. Maybe a little bit of water. And then we will have that business going on. Fun, right? And I don't feel like it needs a ton more because I'm going to do something else on here too, but I do want to put some drips. So I'm going to put some orange on there with whatever we have, the sauce that's still kind of on the background. Let's blend it. See if I can force a drip or two. It is a little muddy, so I will pick some of that up. It's a little muddy with the red and the orange on there, but watch what I will do. Find a paper towel. So how's everybody doing tonight? Did you have a good week? Obviously, if you were listening to me at the beginning, you know my week was crazy because I stayed up too late, like a crazy lady. And that certainly doesn't help with my new health goals because one of the biggest parts is sleep, because your body repairs and does all the things it's supposed to be doing when you sleep. And if you decide that 4:30 and 5:30 is an appropriate bedtime, your body says, what the heck is wrong with you? And that's kind of what has happened this week. That's too late. That's silliness. So I don't know if I'll finish the card right now, but you see where I'm going, right? At least you know that there is a base. I don't like that. So let's just brush that in a little bit, pulling it up. Maybe pulling some of that yellow here. Yeah, that was just craziness. That is crazy. So my husband said, oh, what time did you decide to go to bed? And I'm like, well, I don't know, about an hour before you got up. Your youngest graduated from high school. That's awful. Awesome. Sorry, I was reading above awful week. That's not awful. That's awesome. I'm sorry you had an awful week. Did you like that? That's awful. I get out of bed at 4:30. Yeah, it was crazy. It's totally crazy. I do that. Well, not that late, but it's so nice when the house is just silent and you get into a zone. 100%, Michelle. And that's what was happening. I was getting stuff done. I was watching Netflix. I was completely enjoying myself, but I'm old. And now it makes you feel like you have a hangover. That's what I was saying. Now I'm in hangover mode because my body is like, what the heck, lady? What were you thinking? So this is the one I set aside. I don't want to put it through with all those wet bits on here. So you know what we do. We don't rub. We just lift. Because if you rub, you will lose all of those pretty little polka dots. There is some buckling in this because there's still moisture in it. So what are we going to do? I'm going to feed that through my mink. If I can find a spot on my plugs, because I have tons of plugs on my extension cord. So I was not thinking ahead with that one. And then I'm going to stencil on here, and that's my base. That's what we're going to build on. Okay. I should have called me. I went to bed at 2:30 and then woke back up. What are we watching on Netflix? Okay, so I have been really digging Ripper Street, which is old. It is not a new show, but new to me. So I was watching all of Ripper Street, and I started what is the devil guy? What's his name? That this is the last season. Lucifer, the devil guy. I was watching Lucifer. So I was enjoying that. I can chat at that time too. What is wrong with us? That's silly. And let me tell you, I'm trying to lose some weight. Guess what? I'm never going to lose weight if I'm going to bed at that time, because my body is like, what the heck, crazy lady? So normally, you know what I would tell you? Put a piece down so this doesn't transfer on the sheet. But of course, I didn't think that far ahead, so I don't have one. You could put like parchment paper or freezer paper or just another piece of paper. But I'm not worried about this medium. I'll just clean it off when it's done. So why am I doing this? It's to flatten it out quickly, Kathy. It is the best trick if you already have a mink. This is what I like to use it for. I will feed it through here, and this will flatten out my page. You can't do it with like a texture medium, but you can do it with watercolor. It basically irons it out. Yeah, but because it's using pressure that your iron wouldn't, it's awesome. You finished it. Did it finish in a bad way? That makes me sad. Don't tell me that, Janice. That makes me sad because now I don't know if I want to finish it because I don't want to waste my time, right? Tell us how you really feel, right? She said it was stupid. I love it. I watched Virgin River, and I love the first season. And if you guys watch me, I told you I didn't like the second season. What did I just do? I left the broadcast studio. Just a second, friends. I can't see your comments because I swiped the wrong way. Oh my goodness, Vicki, what'd you do? Ding, ding. Can you still see me? Did it go blank for you guys when I did that? It includes the elusive what do I don't know what we're talking about. Virgin River is great. I love the first season. The second one I thought kind of went off the rails. Some of it, right? It's crazy. So let's just see. So that was one pass, and let's look at what it looked like, and we'll see if my mat was clean. But do you see what I'm saying? It starts to flatten it all out. So I love that I can go on now to the next technique. It dries the color out, so it's all good to go. So I'm going to do it one more time, and I'm going to turn it this way. I can still feel the moisture in it. Maybe not. I'll just do this. So I'm going to put it through one more time, and then we're good to go. So I just love using my mink with mixed media for watercolor, just to flatten it all out. I love my favorite kind of shows I love like dragon stuff and vampires and anything mystical. I really love those kind of shows. So I do that a lot. So I will need some new shows to watch, some new ones to watch that I'm sad. There were a couple new ones that now they don't have new seasons, which I'm not very happy about because some of those shows I really liked. Vicky Booten, I just ordered all the new Birds of a Feather UK Summer 2021 kit. Yay. I'm very excited. And I sent a message to my Birds of a Feather because are you ready for this? I will be trying to make plans with them because guess where I will be if I book that cruise? I will be in England in May, June of next year. So I'm going to hopefully get to do a class there before the cruise or after the cruise. So once I can talk to my three lovelies with Birds of a Feather, maybe we can make that event happen again. So all of my ladies in the UK and surrounding areas will put together some kind of awesome mixed media event, and I will be teaching. So won't that be fun? Now look, do you see? It's perfectly flat. I love that. So I'm going to shut this off. I don't know if I should have done anything else. What does a mink do besides flatten paper? Oh, Dawn, it foils. That's what I use it for, foiling. It's so amazing. So amazing. So we'll do that one week, okay? I'll make a note. So we'll do foiling. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a foil. It does foiling. Did you watch Fate, the Winx saga? I did. I think like in a night. I watched all of that. Yes, I love that kind of stuff, right? So see, that was quick and easy, right? Very pretty, very fast. So I love that. It's still even a little damp, but it's good. So the other thing I grabbed was a polka dot stencil because I feel like, oh, I love that. Can you see it already? So tell me right now, do you want me to foil in color or, pardon me, stencil in color, or are you okay if I stencil with gold glaze? Because I think adding a little metallic will work really well with the foiled vellum. So if you guys are okay with me using gold, I'll go in with gold. And here is options, right? Is that you could do this with embossing powder, like put down your embossing ink and you could go in and emboss some gold dots on it. Or you could go in with ink, or you could go in with paint, right? I must go. I will watch you on the rewind. See you later, Debbie. I know this is a late one tonight. Just teasing us with the gold glaze. I can't find it. But Stacy, you heard me say, and I'll say it again, I have cases of it. And when I put up my new store update, I will be putting gold glaze, iridescent, and silver, and all the other mediums, right? Vicky was due to cruise from the UK and right when lockdown started. So I am going to come back. Your mermaid glaze would look so good too. It would, Lisa, but because people can't find that one at all anymore, I don't want to tease them. But yes, if you guys have that, that would be awesome. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to put some gold down. And I don't know what anybody said, but if you guys were okay with that. Mermaid glaze is what? It was the blue one with the kind of green, it looked like fish scales. It was really, really pretty, but it was in and out very quickly. American Crafts discontinued that one on us very, very quickly. So if you didn't get in on it, yeah, it was a sad thing. But I am finding that I probably will get to a point where I just start using other people's mediums because I just want to make sure you guys can get them all, right? Yay, yes. And if you've collected all of them, just remember, use it. Can I show you? Like here, this is going to make you sad, but I'll share things. But I'm going to make you sad because you can't get these things anymore. But this one was one of my past glazes. Look at this. The glitter glaze. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. This one discontinued almost immediately. Don't know why. But don't forget, a lot of you guys have just found me. So some of the stuff came out years ago. And of course, I don't have the other one close. I will find it so I can show you, just so you see what we're talking about. Oh, here it is. And that was me kicking a can. This is the other one. That's the one we call the Mermaid Glaze. It was called Prism, but see how pretty it is with the green and the blue. But you can't get these anymore. If you find it, buy it. Right? If you find it, buy it. Yeah, it's sad. You have the glitter glaze. Yes, it's sad. But these things do happen. So I'm going to go in and make some gold polka dots. Let's do something fun tonight. Let's try it with ink blending tool so I can control my polka dots. So that is why I'm going to go in with the ink blending tool so I can control the polka dots. So guess what else you could do, friends? You could make it with one of these. You could put your glaze on here and just add polka dots if you don't have a stencil. And with anything that's metallic or any color, it doesn't have to be gold if you don't have glaze. But I'm going to take a little bit of that. And I'm just putting it down in a thin layer. And then we put the lid back on. We wipe the palette knife so that cleanup is easy. Put it away. And I am going to mist my foam a little bit. And I'm wiping some of that off. And now I'm going to load up my ink blender. And let's see what happens now that I can selectively go in. Oh, friends, that is really working well. And just add polka dots. But I don't want them, I'm going to move this around. Look it. Do you see what I'm saying? You pick it up when I'm putting down. I love it. And right, don't reload so that you get different colors. And I'm moving my stencil around because then I don't, oh, I love that. I love it. Yes, and I do have a shop. Thank you guys for sharing. With anyone asking, you're not going to find much in there because I'm working on class kits and it makes it too hard for me to be mailing and working on kits. So what I've done is I'm going to get all the class stuff together and then I will do a store restock. And I have a ton of stuff. There is a ton of stuff that will go up on when I do that. I'm going to put one more little mist loading up. So all I'm doing is just rubbing it in the glaze. It's working really well because it's sitting in that kind of little pillow. There was a lot of glaze on that one, but it's working. And look at this one, I can't really see. So I'm going to go in there and build a little on top of it. Right? Very fun. So I haven't printed a photo or anything tonight either. We'll just kind of plan this out and then I can do that at another date. Like I said, running around like a crazy woman because I have another event this weekend. So it just makes it a little bit hard to do all of the things. What's the weather like where you guys? We're going to have a tropical heat wave tomorrow. Hi, Valerie. How are you? Coming in hot and a little wine induced. I love it. Are you outside enjoying the pool? What kind of paint is that? It's Vicky Bouton, my brand, Creative Effects Gold Glaze. I will put some links up. It is hard to find right now, but I have it on good authority. It's coming back in stock also at not American Crafts, pardon me, at scrapbook.com. Because it is in, if you are a store owner and you're like, oh, but it's not in stock, but it is, right? The warehouse is full of it. So just make sure if you've been looking for it, you let them know that you want some. It's there. I know for a fact because I just ordered more. I ordered a case that's sitting in my other room. And guess what? I just ordered 30 more. So I just want to make sure that I have it. Because we will be using this as well if you do my gel plate class. We will totally be using the gold glaze. It works beautifully on that. I like it. Know when to stop, right? We can always go in and add more, but this I think is a good place to start and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to clean up like you know I do. And you could totally go in with some smaller ones, right? Snowing here. Where are you? I say no to that, but don't forget I know maybe you are in like New Zealand or something because it's winter there, right? Thunderstorms right now. Brand of stencil. It was American Crafts. Marsha's yelling at me again. Did you guys see that? Marsha's yelling at me. It was an American Crafts stencil. But I know I tried to order more. It came in one of my class kits. And they discontinued this one as well. But I have a bunch of new stencils coming out. And there may be a version of this. Okay? Because you can never go wrong with polka dots. But I think if you went and searched polka dot stencils, you could find it. But I love that it's 8.5 by 11. That's the magic of it, right? Hi, Shelley. So nice to see you again tonight. Did you mention those circle stencils you're using? Yes, but Shelley, did you order the Heidi Swap kit from me? Because that was in the Heidi Swap back in the day last year. We did the one with the tiger layout. Do you remember the paper she had with the big tiger on it? We did, I put that stencil was in those kits. You're in South Africa and it's snowing in certain areas. Wow. Yeah. We are going to have, like, it's going to be 30 degrees Celsius here tomorrow. So I teach, but before I teach, man, I'm going out by the pool. And Sunday is supposed to be like beautiful here. So if you are looking for me, that's where I'm going to be all day on Sunday. I am totally hanging out by the pool. It was also in the Paradise mini book kit. Yeah, I know that they were in a couple of those kits, right? And then for a lot of you guys who order from me, I had them on the store for as long as I could. I went to order more and they discontinued and they all sold out because probably if you went into, what is your store that all you guys find all of the American craft stuff really cheap? I just forgot what the name of that store is. You know, where you can buy all the sell-off stuff. They probably have them. Just keep watching there. It was 25 to 30 degrees all week, and today it's 16, cold and drizzly, and that's going to happen this time of year, right? So hot in Manitoba. Yeah, I believe it. Okay. So now I feel like I'm happy with this, right? The Tuesday morning, yes. Just keep watching. V, oh, I missed that. Where did it go? V, are you going to offer your photography class again? You mentioned it during your Amy Tan class. I just have to figure out how to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of what happened was in the group page. So it's just one of those things. I got to figure out how that would work. So yes, I would like to. Just stay tuned. And it is access only, just like the gel plate class will be. I'm going to sell like just an intro kit for people who don't have or have a hard time finding a gel plate, but not very many of them. And not peachy cheap. It's Tuesday morning. Irene is the one in the States that often stuff that goes on clearance at American Crafts, they pick it all up. Peachy cheap too. Yeah. So you might just keep watching those things. But yes, I wasn't quick enough. Don't blame you, VB. Teaching one day, chillaxing by the pool the next. I haven't done anything. Like I was talking to Catherine today and she's like, oh, I saw that you, like that was nice. You went to the garden center. And I'm like, I just got in the car to go get groceries and ended up going to the garden center. Cause I'm like, oh my goodness, I have not left this house like for, I don't even know how long. All I do is work. And I went to the garden center. It was so fun. I own a gel plate, but I've never used it. Well, I'm going to be doing an online class, Robin, this summer. That will be 4 weeks of at least 8 lessons. At least 8 lessons to get you to get that out and start using it. Sorry if my head's in the shot. I just need to cut that little doobie off the top. I love this, friends. Do you see the potential there? And you can put this any way, and I'm not even sure which way I'm going to use it yet. But I love that background already. And you can see that gold glaze can totally be used like a texture paste. But I love the control, and they're completely dry already by using it with a stencil brush or with that ink blending tool. Really smooth application, right? With the ink blending tool. Look at that. Didn't bleed under the stencil. It's kind of magic. Right? It's kind of magic. Let me grab my drink. Oh my goodness. Did not drink enough today and I am parched. Doobie is your favorite word. Doobie doobie doo. You know that's me, right? It's my little doobie doo. I'm a weirdo though, aren't I? And you guys still stick around. I gotta love that. I love the gold. I can totally do this on, you totally could. Like this was very quick, right? And this is the magic of mixed media, my friends, or artful techniques, because mixed media is just, I don't know, the scope is pretty large when you say mixed media. It can mean so many things. but it just means different medias that you use together and you mix the media. But I know that a lot of people think they can't do this, and I say, liar. Yes, you can, right? What is Wizzo from Bozo? What is that, Wizzo? I don't know what these things are. What did I miss? Oh my goodness, you guys are having this whole conversation that I don't even know what's happening. No, if you have a Dick Blick art store, they have them. Yes, so I will be doing, I will do gel plate kits where it's an 8x10. That's the size we're going to use because it's manageable and we can do lots of things with it. I will add in those kits a brayer and a paper pack. And I'm trying, as long as I can get my stencils going, but if not, I'm going to be ordering a whole bunch of stencil patterns too, because I think that that is kind of magic, right? Is to have as many pieces of really pretty art that you could add in would be fun. So let's see how this is going to work. Let's see how this is going to work. Because I'm going to sew these too, friends. That's what's going to be happening here. In case you were wondering. Oh, I love it already. Don't know if it's staying like that. I'm just, you're watching me kind of work through. I'm just going to go through kind of my process here. And at this point, I may end up coming back in with that stencil and filling in, because I might lay these down and go, oh, I should have added another like gold dot. So that could also be happening. And look at, I punched some out of the open areas too, and some little ones. So that is a 1 inch. And this little guy is whatever size that is. I don't even know. These punches didn't even have measurements on it. I'd say, what do you think? I'd say a 1/2 inch. That's a 1/2 inch circle. Yay. Let's see. That's what I was thinking too. What were you thinking? I don't have a brayer, so I have been using my kid's Play-Doh roller. Yes, you for sure you will want a brayer, Stacy. And actually, it's one of those things that I say multiple, right? You'll want multiple brayers. I use them. I have like 6 or 7 and different, like the wire one, the plastic base one, soft ones. So it's good. Vicky, when you talk, sing, my son who has Down syndrome mimics you. I love that, Helene, so much. What's his favorite song? I want to sing it now. I love the color wheels all day long. Me too. Totally agree. I love everything about this collection. And here's the other thing that I think is really awesome with color study is obviously something in this collection, it really has resonated with people, because I went on Pinterest and I started a color study pin board so that I could kind of have an area where all the art you're sharing, I would like to put it somewhere, because holy crap, you see things a lot of people are using this in ways I wouldn't have even thought of. Like, and there is a ton of art out there, have you noticed, using color study? And I'm really, really digging it. And it is just kind of magical. So I love that. So based on my last week, I consider it, I'm missing so many things, right? Different, widths of brayers are nice to have as well. I agree. And I like a clean one that I use just for pressure. And then I like one that is all mucky with the paint. We'll see you later. Who's leaving? Christine? See you later. Have a good night. You can watch it on the rerun. I'm just trying to keep going quickly. Yes, that origami, that was really amazing. I really, really, really love the art that people have been sharing. It's kind of magical because, right, they think of things in ways that I haven't, and I love that. And I really love that people are digging this collection. It's kind of special. Oh, I kind of like that. And maybe one more here. We can do a lot of business up in this corner. And then I'm going to sew on this sucker. So just be prepared. Yes, I like that. Bring that back in. This one is the one kind of throwing me off. Mess with that. I say it's good. Just leave that, Vicki. So I'm going to go with that. I'm going to tack them down and I'm going to sew on this. And we're all going to pray that Vicky's sewing machine works tonight. So it's not like it doesn't give you guys all a heart attack because it's such a hot mess. So I'm just going to do one little tacker so that they stay in place. And then I'm going to sew all over this little dude. And I covered up a lot of gold. So I'm going to end up coming back in here when we're done the sewing. And I'm going to, I have an idea. So I'm going to add in some smaller gold dots, I think, because I feel for me, scale wise, that I need a couple little smaller dots. So that will be coming. Just get ready, brace yourself. And you know, another thing that's kind of fun is if I turn this, let's see, I like this section. I'm very happy with how that looks. The moisture, do you notice the moisture in the paper is making my vellum curl? But we'll fix that because I'm going to sew the heck out of it. I'm just going to sew on the fly in this live video, and we're going to hope for the best because you know that I've been having some issues with my sewing machine. So we're just going to really hope it works tonight and that I don't have to curse. Oh, look what just happened. Did you see what just happened? Ah, that's what happens when you're doing a live video. But I'm going to use all those little pieces. I don't know if it must have emptied. See, that shows you how much work I've been doing lately, that I just burned through my adhesive. What do you call that? ATG? My ATG. But it's okay because I'm not wasting this. We'll stick them down with my new ATG gun, or otherwise known as my fingers. And pulling that one in. Yes, I like it. So what am I going to stick on here now? Let's see. Okay, are they all glued? Oh, no, that's not. Oh, Vicki, this is craziness. That was funny that whole thing just went kaput. I think it must have ran out, right? Oh, that one's not glued. It was trying to trick me. And then let's sew. Let's sew. Yeah, I think they're on there. I am totally digging that. But I already know I'm going to do some business. This is a good place to start, but there still needs some more gold business on here. And some business. Let's figure it out. Okay. I will throw that away. I will let that go. But yes. Oh, it is. It's empty. I used the whole thing. So I will have to get another one, but I did buy a whole bunch of them. And I will do that. Yay! Okay. Here we go. Thanks everyone. We'll order. What did I miss? Yes. So I'm going to do, because it's super helpful. You know, guys, this is how I make my money. That if you guys are going to order the plates, it will be super helpful if you're going to order them that you order it from me, right? So because that helps, but you can, if that doesn't work for you, because maybe it's easier for you to get them other places, you can find them. There's tons of places. Gel plates have been around forever, right? So like I said, I'm going to do a starter kit. I will probably have just plates by themselves. I will have brayers by themselves, good deals. I'm going to have paper pads so you can get all of the things. I just placed a big order with American Crafts. I'm going to place another order with my wholesaler. And then I will have the access only. I'm in the process of getting some new exclusive Vicki Boutin stencils that you will only be able to get on my website because they're not through American Crafts. They're the ones I just do on my own. That is coming. Maybe some cut files. We'll try to do as many things that make it fun as possible. Okay. Okay. Now we're all putting out good vibes, right, guys? That this sewing machine is going to work. the sewing machine's going to work, right? So everybody put out good vibes for me that I'm not going to mess this up. I'm hoping that it will work, and I'm going to just straight stitch in a circle, 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 circle. So that's my plan. So I use a brother. I love the texture, and I love a sewing machine with vellum, right? Okay, Vicky's got to make this all a clear area because I have to turn this page in the circle, right? Oops. Sorry. So I'm trying to just, you know what it's like. Make sure that you're in like a good place before you get started, Vicky. And I'm going to put the foot down. I'm going to add my needle. And I'm going to put up a prayer that this will work. And a wonky, wonky circle is what my intention is tonight. Guess what happened? See, my prayers were not answered because the thread just broke. So this is when nothing goes my way. Because nobody likes me. Sorry, friends. I will figure it out. My bobbin is catching. I can feel it. So frustrating. And you know, I've already told you, I just need someone to come and fix it for me. I don't know how to do the things. It's very frustrating because I am a scrapbooker. I am not a sewer. I am a scrapbooker who just wants to be a sewer. And let's see, I switched it around because I think somebody told me before I had it in backwards. So let's see if that worked. And if not, we're going to pretend that I sewed on this layout. And you're going to say, I love the stitching, Vicky. And I'll say, thank you. And I will live in La La Land. Yay, yay. Yay. It's not, it's not the tension we've gone through. Oh my goodness, friends. There's something I 100% know. It's something with my bobbin because I've adjusted the tension. I've done all of the things. And again, guess what's going to happen? And I'll tell you, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to buy a new sewing machine rather than try to figure it out because that is just the way I roll. See, I can feel it. Look, that is catching on the arm of the bobbin. So you know the little arm that goes in. Stupidness. Okay, let's start that again. I'm cutting all that. Pulling up that thread. And trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Maybe that's what happens all along. Like, see? That thread is caught in there. You can't see it. I'm saying see, and you're like, well, not really, Vicky. We don't have a clue what you're talking about. And I want to sew on this layout. I'm going to visit Mrs. W. She will know. She quilts and does all the things. Okay, it came through. Let's do a little tester and see if it's going to work. So frustrating. I'm just going to sew on this piece of foundations paper. Let's see. Yeah, see, did not work. It is breaking. I want to sew on my layout, friends. Okay, sorry, this is very frustrating, right? Try rethreading the top thread of the bobbin. See, and do you know, my mom always yells at me and says, it's because paper isn't supposed to be sewn. Your mom, and you tell her, no, Mom, it is supposed to be sewn. It is. It looks so pretty. Oh, look, what's going on here? That would help. dingbat. I wish you guys could see that it is totally wrapped around the freaking needle holder. That might help. See, I'm getting so, oh, look at, I didn't even do it. No wonder you guys are probably looking at it going, Vicky, you're getting ahead of yourself and you did not put it through. Let's try that. And we will give it one more try. I'm sorry, friends, if you're like, hurry up, lady, and do. I was really enjoying it, and now you've just totally lost me while you mess around with your stupid sewing machine. Pull that up a little bit. There we go. Let's see. That could be, I did not have it threaded at all, and that's probably what you guys saw. And you're like, hey, Vicky, fix that. Oh, no. Adobe does that, right? That flash thing. Always trying to update your, let's see. Ooh, it feels better. Let's see. Oh, it's good. It's good. Okay. Let's do it while it's working. Okay. Okay. We're going to try this. We're going to make this work now. Okay. I'm just going to kind of pick up because I'm going over it a couple times. I don't care if I have a little bit of a mess right here. Okay. I'm going in. So pretend none of that just happened, okay? The joys of doing all of this live, right? I guess I'll have to get on the Paige train and start learning how to hand stitch, right? Paige would do all this beautiful hand stitching on here. I was talking to her on the phone this week, and that's what I said. Oh my goodness, I'm so impressed with your handiwork. But look at Vicky can't even thread a sewing machine, so it's going to be worth it though. It looks fun already, so I will show you guys when it's done. Yay! So who has never sewn on paper before? Who would love to do this, but you think, oh geez, look at what Vicky just did. She just frightened me and I'm never going to try it now. I hope that's not the case because it just adds a really nice textural element, and it's kind of magical with adhering vellum, right? Because vellum is not one of the easiest things to glue down because you can see your adhesive through it. So what I find, and I'm just kind of going through really loose circles, layering, making it all ziggy-zaggy. Don't be scared because I was a fool and I don't know how to thread my sewing machine. It's not really hard. I'm just, one, not very patient. So sometimes what I do is a hot mess. And you guys are probably in the background going, I've told you 10 times how you could do this, Vicki. Why don't you listen to me? I don't know. Now I know where my daughter gets her stubbornness from. It's me. I'm the stubborn one who refuses to listen when you guys give me easy directions. I just get really easily frustrated. Is anyone else out there like that? I hate when things just don't go the way I want it to go. I don't have time for the crazy. So I'm going to go ziggy over here. Just kind of feeding that. I want to get in on this big one here because it's kind of lifting up. Ziggy. Keeps getting caught on one of my storage units here. A little bit, and on this one I'm going to do like a big outer ring here, like that's good. And it worked. So I guess patience really is a virtue. So sorry if that deafened you. But I did switch the bobbin around, so that might have been it, Julie. I did switch that around. And there's hardly any tape, so we're good. It all worked, right? Choo-choo! Yay. Okay, I'm ready to show you. Let me get rid of the stupid sewing machine. I'm going to drop kick across the room. But it worked, so it can be my friend again. Let's get rid of that. Shut it off. I'm sure if somebody who sewed came over here and I made them a snack and we sat on my porch and they fixed my sewing machine, they would go, look at Vicky. That's all you needed to do. And then I'd be, thank you. We can be friends forever. But it worked, so I don't care. Whatever was going on, you know me now. I'm like, okay, whatever. It worked. We're good. And let me show you the things. Let me show you the things. So look at that. Right? Oh, just a sec. I missed a string. I missed a string. I love that. But it does need some more gold. So I'm going to go now and revisit the gold. So see, it's a little buckly just from the stitching, but I'm okay with that. When it goes in your page protector, it will be fine. Okay, it will be fine. But just how I stitched just made it buckle a little bit, but that's okay. But now do you see, like, oh, I love this background. What do you think? Hi, Valerie. I just opened. Oh, what did you just open? I missed that. What did you just open, Valerie? I missed because I'm like way behind on the comments. Oh, here's Valerie said, I opened my shipment that included color study, ready to use mixed media paper. Holy mother of mixed media goodness. It's a very pretty pad, isn't it? So thank you. And you could sew all over that too. You second me doing comedy when I want to drop kick my sewing machine. I love this so far. So do you see what I'm saying? Like, I just need to pull a little bit of gold out now. Like, I love it. I love the base that we started with, but now I just feel like I'm going to do something. Are you ready? I'm going to grab another polka dot stencil that has some smaller. Oh, let's see. Just a second. Let's see what we have. So is anybody, oh, look at, oh, I'm so excited. So I will link this one. I just found a little tiny dot one. And I will put my share sale links up because, you know, if you guys are going to shop and you use my share sale links, it's super helpful, right? Because I do these free Friday nights every night. And if you're going to shop, it costs you nothing to follow my links, but it gives me a little tiny bit, a little incentive. So I will, when the video's done tonight, I will throw up some share sale links. The gold glaze, hard to find, but it's coming. It's coming to scrapbook.com. Did you guys see? Like, I am so happy with the stuff that I worked on this week for those posts. Let me show you at least one of them. I don't know where I put everything because, you know, you've met me before. There's a lot of business always going on in my world. So sometimes I can't find anything. Yes, like right now. I cleaned up. I'll show you later, but it's good. It's good. It's going to be fun. I did a whole bunch of samples using the glaze so that when you buy it, you know what to do with it. So I'm going to go in here now and I am going to put a couple more polka dots. I feel like it needs it because I'm really loving it, but they're kind of lost. Don't you think? It needs a little bit more gold. Could you pin your sale share links onto the group? I'll put them on this video and on the Facebook as well. Okay. This looks awesome. I will have to play along with the replay. I love it, Allison, right? Did I ask me a question now if I missed stuff? Okay. About the online color study class supply list besides, I don't know what that is. Hi, honey. Come say hello to the ladies. Devin's home from being a superstar frontline worker at Tim Hortons. Right? Was it a crazy night?
Oh, it was horrible.
Uh-oh,
like,
what
so
happened?
Bad.
I'm sorry.
They're just the dishwasher's broken.
Oh no!
And like when you work at those things, there's a ton of dishes, so it's like really convenient to have a dishwasher. And when you don't have it, it's like really bad.
Not convenient.
It's really not convenient. Like it took me probably like 3 times longer to actually finish the back and clean everything because I had to hand wash everything.
But we're very proud of you, Dev, that you still diligently do the work. You didn't throw the dishes out.
Yeah, I'm a pretty
good job. Good job, Debbie. Are you going to lay outside with me for a little bit tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to work out before.
Okay, I'm going to get you up at 9 o'clock.
No way. That's early.
What do you mean? Did everybody hear that? What are you talking about? 9 o'clock is way too early. It's National Donut Day. Everybody's saying hello, Deb.
Hey.
You spelt it right. It is with a V, Y. Because, you know, we had to make her life difficult.
That's really pretty.
Don't you have an online class for color study for purchase? I do. Timmy Hose? Timmy Hose. Is that what you call it there? What do we call it? Timmy, right?
Tim's.
Timmy.
Yeah. It was a fun time.
Do you want to scrapbook with us, Steph? One day you're going to. She's tired. Yes, being young is so exhausting. You smell like a coffee donut. She's standing beside me and
and it's so hot in there. They don't have the air conditioning on.
What?
Dude, it was so hot.
I could have been sweating. In there. It would have been
like
it
with
would have
the
been
toaster and the grill and everything.
Oh
my
geez,
god,
man.
And the hot coffee. Like
Devin was suffering tonight, friends. Look what I'm doing, Dev. Isn't that fun? Don't you want to scrapbook with us? Come on. You know you do. I know she does. She would love this.
This is funny. I love reading the comments.
You call it in Newfoundland, you call it Timmy Hose? I did not know that. And you know what's funny? When I went to Newfoundland to teach a scrapbooking class in Understand Newfoundland, they never gave us napkins when we went through the Tim Hortons drive-through. Like it was almost impossible to get a napkin with your order. I hate that, man. What do you want me to spill it all over myself?
Unless they ask for one, then we don't.
Why? Are you trying to save the napkins?
They say not to waste them unless people ask for them because they're cheapos.
You're cray-cray. Yeah, I guess though it's cost saving, right? And I guess then at least we are not throwing them in the garbage.
Apparently everyone calls it Timmy Hose.
I have never ever in my life heard anybody call Tim Hortons Timmy Hose. Yeah. Anybody around here that is not in Newfoundland ever hear it called Timmy Hose? I have never heard that. What are they saying? What are the people saying, Dev? Oh, look at friends. I'm liking the more dots, right? Devin likes this. Devin approves. It's Devin approved.
I do like it. That's pretty.
Good. Thank you, hon. Why are you laughing? What's happening out there?
They're talking about the napkins now.
See, look what you started. Troublemaker.
They never give napkins. I'm not the only one.
No, I laugh. But you're supposed to be like, yes, we give all of the napkins.
Actually, I probably do more than the rest of my coworkers.
Because she's a slob. That's what she's telling you. She would drip it all over her shirt, and she knows that person needed a napkin, just like I would. Right, Deb? Especially when you're in my car.
Does your Tims have cruller Timbits now? We only have like honey.
Cruller Timbits?
We have honey dip.
Are you American? That's not a Canadian thing.
Actually, people ask for those all the time.
I have never in my life seen a cruller Timbit.
Like cruller Timbits. I'm like, no, I don't have that. Sorry.
Do you say to them just like your mother just did? You made that up. There is no such thing as a cruller Timbit.
Everyone's asking about Tim Hortons. I feel honored. Why does Timmy's always run out of ice caps?
Because people love them.
Oh my gosh. And like the machine breaks down sometimes.
Yes,
and literally on the worst timing. Like on hot days.
Okay. I'm gonna put one more little dot and know when to step away. You need to know when to step away when you're adding this kind of stuff, Debbie. I love this layout. I love this. Like this.
Oh, they have honey cruller in Toronto, apparently. The
what?
They have them everywhere except here, I guess.
I think you guys are making that up. Look at Patricia says, yes, in Toronto. Well, not here. I've never seen one. I think we have donuts. I've never seen a Timbit.
I've never seen a honey cruller
I
Timbit.
don't even believe any of you, but it's a hot mess. I don't even believe any. I think you really are just giving me a hard time tonight. I think that is made up. Honey cruller.
I need a donut now.
Yes. Dev, did you bring me coffee home?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. Did you?
I forgot.
Go out right now. Give me a coffee.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I was cleaning.
Truth. I don't believe it. You guys are gonna have to prove that to me. When we get together, you will have to bring me Tim. What is it?
I know, it always does break down on hot days. The ice cap machine.
Coconut. That's my favorite, Pam. Do you remember the coconut? What are the ones? The brown ones with a coconut, toasted coconut. But my favorite donut, because I'm a weirdo. What is it? Unglazed old fashioned.
Oh, just old fashioned plain.
Old
so
fashioned plain.
like those.
I don't want any of that sugar crap on it. And I don't want one. I want 20.
You know what I like?
I want 20. I want to sit and eat donuts until
I like the old fashioned glazed. Those
no,
are good.
because now when Wendy's or whoever bought Tim Hortons, because Tim Hortons really used to be amazing when they had the cakes and all the rest. But the funny thing is they used to have cakes, but everybody smoked in there. So you would get a cake, but I feel like it would taste like cigarette. Old fashioned plain is the best. It is my favorite donut. I love them. And that's a cake donut, right? I'm more of a cake donut than a yeast donut.
Reading the comments.
Look at Kathy. Boring. Apple fritters.
What is a Tim Hortons? What are you all talking about?
It is literally, Tim Hortons is a rite of passage. It is a staple in Canada. It's a donut shop.
Yeah.
You know, like you say, is it like Dunkin' Donuts? Yes, but no, I don't know, but it is. And I used to live on ice caps, and they took away the freaking honey mustard sauce.
Oh yeah, they did.
Was the best thing. A ham and Swiss with no lettuce or tomato garbage, and no ham and Swiss. So see, I'm never going there again. And you are all lying to me about Timbits that are honey crullers. And anyway, honey cruller is the grossest donut in the world. So we can't be on honey cruller team because
I don't like honey cruller.
It's eggy and it's like somebody forgot to bake it. I don't know. I can't do it.
Took over your live talking about Tim Hortons.
Sorry.
So.
But yes, we have Krispy Kreme, so I'm good. No, Dawn, you're not. Sorry. Tim Hortons, is Krispy Kreme. No, just not even the same. You when you come to see me, Dawn, and you hang out at the pool with me before we go out and get arrested from having too much fun, I will show you what a real donut should taste like. Okay, so which way do I want to do this layout? So now I got to figure out, because it's going to be a single photo kind of jam. And I feel like, I don't know, friends, you could do, this could be really fun with I'm doing 3 mini photos on here. That's going to be my layout. One here, one, are you laughing at me?
No, I'm laughing at the comments.
One here, one here, one here. Why? Because
I took over.
So true.
Now it's on to having the conversation.
Sorry. That's what happened when Devin, it's always all about Devin, right? We call them not cruller. Cruller?
Oh, someone asked about the little.
What are we talking about now? What are you talking about, Penny? What is a cruh?
Someone was talking about the little Timbits we give to the dogs. Oh my god, it's the best thing ever.
We have dog Timbits?
With the plain ones, and all the people ask for them, we get to give them to the dogs. It's so cute.
Oh, do the dog come to the window?
Oh my god, they get so excited. It's like,
do you get to give the dog the
Timbit?
Timbit?
Starbucks, they do the pop cups with whipped cream. We get to do Timbits at ours. Yeah, it's so awesome.
I have to say that's not good for your dog.
I know, but it's so cute.
So fun. It's okay if your dog, right? It's the Devin show. Sorry, friends. Cruller? Is that how you say it?
Cruller.
I say cruller.
Cruller.
The photo, but yes, I'm going to do 3 photos, and I'll take a picture of Devin tonight in her Tim Hortons uniform, and that's what should go on here.
Yeah, and then we can
because it's donut themed, right? Go
yeah.
take some selfies, Devin. She never will. I'll tell you now. She's got a top donut bun on her head. But yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited. I'm so glad you came down here, Devin, and talked about donuts. And now I want an old-fashioned donut. And remember, not 1, 20. 20 old-fashioned.
I
So
should sit down here sometimes to have a
you
conversation
totally
with you
should.
and your friends.
I think my friends would love it. I think my friends would love it.
I'm not crafty.
You have to sing with me. I sing and
I'm not singing.
yes, I totally sing when I'm doing it. Don't I, ladies? Ooh, look. Do you like it? Do you like this one, Dev? This color?
Take a picture and put it on there about the donuts. That's actually so funny.
My dog barks at Timmy's for their Timbits.
No, there's so many cute dogs.
We love your kids. Yeah, they're well, the other kid is not here, but this kid is here. Does she sew? No. She says, Mom, sew for me. My husband is talking about getting to donuts for Tim because he's listening. Go get a coconut donut and a old-fashioned with no glaze and no stinking, what is the other one she said that they had? What did Dawn tell me they have? Those gross donuts.
Which ones?
No stinking Krispy Kreme. That's what I say. No stinking Krispy Kreme. Okay, Devin, I got work to do.
Sorry.
You can
This
stay.
is fun.
You can stay and hang out.
I feel like I'm like talking to someone. This is fun. Like I know why you have so much
you
fun
want
now.
a scrapbook, don't
Just
you?
talking to everyone, like that's so fun.
It is fun. But I am. So read things to me because I can't see it half the time because I could pick Patty's favorite green. What do you think, Patty? Oh, I like the green, eh?
Don't you bash the Krispy Kreme.
Oh, I will bash the Krispy Kreme because you have not lived until you've tried Tim Hortons. And actually, what's even better than Tim Hortons? What is the one we go to? The local
when they
bakery.
have like the homemade bake or like the local.
Well, we have
bakeries.
one here that vegans love too. What is that one? Beechwood Donuts.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You want a fritter. Their blueberry fritter is to die for. And the other one here is we have a local one.
Oh, that green is scrumptious.
I know.
Yes, green. Patty said
Okay,
yes,
I agree. Loving the green. Me too. Krispy Kreme stinks. Penny the cruller. She says that Krispy Kreme stinks. See, look, I'm going to start a fight. We're going to have a donut wars. We're having donut wars, Deb. Well, and here's the whole thing, friends. I don't eat any of that stuff now. I went out, and if you guys follow me on Instagram, I went to my favorite garden center. If you are ever in this area of Ontario, Canada, Niagara region, we have a beautiful greenhouse that's expanding, and it's going to get even better, called the Watering Can. And they also have a bakery in there. Oh, you have a cheesecake upstairs to eat. Yes, you do. Yeah. With a nut crust. And it's strawberry rhubarb. It's going to be so good. So I went in there and they make these cookies that are this big. So it's the size of my face. Isn't it good, Devin? Those cookies, they're s'more cookies. So there is literally melted caramel, marshmallow, chocolate in it, like a chocolate chip cookie. And I went and I totally cheated and I ate a cookie the size of my face. And then I almost died. I literally almost died. It hurt so bad. It wasn't even funny. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I can't do it anymore. What are you laughing at?
I'm just reading everyone's comments.
You love my walk through the Watering Can. It's super amazing place.
Oh,
and
it is so awesome.
And then all the plants, the outdoor ones for your garden, were all on 30% off. So I bought another one, cheesecake. See, look at it.
You're making me
killing me, right?
Talking about sweets.
Sorry, friends. I ate the cookie the size of my face. And then I almost died in the car ride home because I'm like, oh my goodness, my guts are killing me. So I'm going to go very mini on this, friends. I am thinking 2x2s, and that might freak some of you. I'll do 2.5. And then you remember which app I will use is print to size, and I can go in and print anything. And I'm going to take little pictures of Devin. She's going to go on here. I told her, okay? So I'm showing everybody this, and it's going to make you mad. Just get over it. So see this picture of my daughter and my mother? And if you're out there, Mom, like, I love this photo.
That That's from like 3 years ago,
too. Tell me why would she hate this? I don't understand it. So what I said to Devin, if you don't like any of the pictures that I have, you need to start taking pictures and not just Snapchats to your friends. So tell her she's crazy. Like there's nothing wrong with that photo. I think she's a whack job. Oh, do you see this? Oh, I love it. And I'm laughing that Dawn and I can still be friends, even though she thinks Krispy Kreme is better. So see what I'm talking about, Dev? I got to figure it out. But I'm thinking 3 little mini photos will be cool because it's almost mimics the little circles, right? So I have to figure out because I like this one right there. This one fits. Look at, I put all those dots and it didn't matter. And then, but I'm going to cover this one. I feel like maybe, oh yeah, I like that kind of. Look. Okay. Now I already know, so I like this, but look at, we're covering everything up here. So guess what's going to happen? Do you like that? Guess what's going to happen? That. Oh, so it's okay. I'll embrace it. And then what I'll do is I'm going to cut out a couple more polka dots to fill that area in. Isn't this fun?
Yeah.
What's the matter? You don't like that?
I feel like you're ruining like the circle
The aesthetic.
with that. Like,
Yeah, but no, because look at, you
I
can't
like how you're
see.
replacing it before.
Maybe just 2 photos. Maybe just, oh, what about if we just,
That might work
yes,
better.
like some kind of little stacker. And oh, do you think?
Yeah.
Yes, that's fun.
See, I'm so smart.
Look at, she's the pro.
I'm just kidding. She could never.
She just spent 5 minutes with us down here and she's like, no, mother, that is stupid. You must do it this way. You're ruining the whole design aesthetic. I like that though. I agree with you, Dev. That was ruining it. Okay. So guess what I don't have, Dev? Adhesive. My whole adhesive thing ran out. So let's see. These are just easy dots, but to start, just so we can tack it down, because you know I have no photos printed yet, but there'll be some pictures of Devin and I somewhere, somehow. I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to work on my title, and this lone wolf will decide, but I like these ones. Why are you laughing now?
This is funny.
Are these ladies saying funny stuff, or?
I'm down over here. I'm taking over the show.
I know. Devin thinks it's a Devin show. My goodness. Can't I have anything? Kids, man. And not one of my adhesives is going to work. Like, not one of them.
Do you not have any left?
No, I scrapbook for a living, but nothing has adhesive in it. So this is a vellum one, I think. Whatever. Just do this. Ooh, I just want to tack it down for now. I can get adhesive later, but if I leave, she might take over. So I can't get up and go get adhesive because she might just go, I got this. I can do a better job than my mother can, right? You're just to take over. I'm going to lose my job. Devin, oh, don't do that. That looks stupid.
I didn't say that.
Press this. Did we miss anything?
People are just...
What is panic? Have you heard that?
Panic on that. I haven't heard that.
What is that? What would Devin do? Somebody write that down and remind me. So whenever I get my merch, that is totally going to be one of our t-shirts or stickers. WWDD. What would Devin do?
That's actually so
That is the funniest thing. Oh my goodness. That is hilarious. Ladybug Scrapbook is who said it, right?
Yeah.
That is what would Devin do. That is the funniest thing I heard. Devin Dots. Is that the new donut? It's like a cross between a Krispy Kreme, a cruller, and a coconut. Devin coming on the cruise. She wants to. One day, right, Dev?
I would come with you.
Oh, for sure. But I told you have to work. It's not all party. That's I laugh between you and your father. You think like it's all party. I'm like, you got to do the work first, ding dongs. It's not all like, oh, I'm gonna go hang out by the pool. It's like you got to help me clean up and set up the classes.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I would think that would be fun. Yeah, Yeah, she will. She'll be coming on one of them. I'm loving this so far. Look at that. Okay, let's look at some embellishment. And I went with, I'm going to call this Patty Green because Patty loves this green. This is Patty Green.
I like that green.
With Vicky, it's always a party. Oh my goodness. And friends, I'm going to tell you this right now. Thank you for being really nice to her and that it makes her hang out with me because you just gave me a gift. Because it's hard, right? These kids have their own lives now and nobody wants to hang out with me. You make it look so easy. But look, friends, that was.
That is really
you guys
cool.
are all going to be able to rip this off.
Is that like sewn in?
I stitched on
pretty
it.
cool.
I know. Devin is going to, I tell you, you've got to take it
I
over.
got my whole head in the freaking
Did you?
I don't know.
You got to see your donut bun? Okay, so I'm just going to grab the embellishment I have here, which has just been kind of sticking around. But I love this. I really love how this turned out. This is way later than I planned on being on here tonight.
I was surprised when I got home and you were still on.
Oh, you know, you've met me before. I'm a little bit on the crazy side. So some of this gold is going on here. See this gold is iridescent.
I need to be the official comments reader every week. It's hilarious. Should I come down and read them every week?
Right? A coffee mug, WWDD. What would Devin do? That was hilarious. That was funny. You can be my friend anytime you want because that I love quick wit. That was
your
great.
selfie. You have to go on this page tonight.
Yeah, we should take a couple of pictures tonight. You didn't even notice my whole rainbow attire. Did you notice? Look.
Oh, I like it.
It's Benetton.
Pride Month.
It is.
Yeah, I like it.
It is Benetton. Okay, so I want some gold arrows. So what kind of title would you like on here? What would Devin do? Fun? Good fun? Donut? Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now. So for design aesthetic, like something needs to go in here. So we certainly could put part of a title in here. We could put some other business in there. So let's look. So we have the alphas that we could use, which actually, look how fun these would go on here. We could do a WWDD. Wouldn't that be fun? What's the panic? You will
she's talking
do
about
well
the show
with the dares.
on the Netflix.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I have to check that out.
Dares to win money, I think. I've never seen that.
Look at we could do W.
Are you actually doing it? Are you serious? Oh my god.
WWDD, right? Is that what we decided?
Yeah.
And then we're totally going to take a selfie tonight so that we can commemorate this moment because I think that was hilarious. WWDD. So, okay, let's get some foam dots. I love this that happened. So look at this tool, Dev. So because there's a sticker on the back, but I don't, the reason being I put a foam dot on it but I don't want when it's in my page protector that this could still stick on the page. So this has baby powder in it.
Oh, I can smell it.
Yeah, it's very scenty. And then I just de-stick it. Oh my goodness, friends. So we're totally going to do that. I love it. Like, I love that. And I think these stickers go magically on this page. Did you just undo your pants?
I had to.
Yep, Deb's getting comfortable now. She just undid her pants. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, craziness. You are totally going to come on one of the cruises. Devin did come. Where did we go? Which trip did you go? Panama?
Yeah,
Yeah, she went to Panama with me. Do you feel the bubble in the middle of the page?
Yeah, I can see.
Because when so let's figure it out because I am digging that. Is Natalie still here or did she leave? Did you see Natalie talking at all?
I don't think so.
I'm surprised that she would have totally got in on here. Natalie, do your kids give you a hard time if you're out there when you're scrapbooking? Like Devin does with her mother?
Hmm?
What are you saying for?
They didn't hear what she's saying. I was reading comments.
You're right beside me.
I know, but
Oh, she says, I am here.
Oh, there she is, yeah.
Yeah.
I see her.
So somebody asking what is WWDD? Okay, so while we've been here and it's the Devon show,
Ladybug Scrapbook
said what would Devon do? So that now all my scrapping should be like, what would Devon do? So WWDD, what would Devon do? So I'm putting it on here because I love that. You know, I'm not normally like a documenter, but I love that a story happened tonight. So I have to look at this. So I love that I'm totally going to take pictures tonight and of us. We're going to do selfies and I'm going to make her laugh because I want them to be like 3 different like funny pictures. And I'm going to put that on here. So what would Devon do? And then we can have like some other things that are on here. The details. Yeah, that might be fun. Oh yeah. I like that. Oh yeah. Do you want oh yeah on there? Because I feel like we still need, I like to layer my titles. So you still laughing at that? What would Devon do?
Yeah, that was really good.
That was
props
priceless,
to
man.
That lady for
props. Did you get that? Props to Ladybug Scrapbooking.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was
Devon
funny.
just said. Props.
Shout her
So
out.
I'm down with that, Dev. Props. I love the lingo. What is the other thing? You said a word the other day, and I'm like, that is made up.
Oh, I
What
forget
was
what
it?
was.
You
What
know,
was
because
it?
I'm
I
like,
know what
that
you're
is
talking about,
made
but I can't
up.
think.
What is that? What was that? And we talked about it, and I asked you, and I'm like, you're like, no, it's a real thing, and I'm like,
no,
it's
Dad
not.
knew what I was talking about,
How
but
did-
you didn't. He's like, I figured it out.
I think he's a
What was
liar.
it?
He didn't know. He just made it up.
I forget.
What would Devon do? What else do we want on here? I'm really digging this. Are you guys still here, or did you all leave me because this is way later? Do you want a budgie on your page? Do you want a
That'd be
budgie?
cute.
I like that, the turquoise one.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Tie
look.
little in.
She's the bird. Bird is a word. I don't know, Debbie. Maybe
Maybe
not.
not.
No.
Yeah, I don't like it
No.
anymore.
Lies.
It was cute though.
The idea was good, but the scale was off, don't you think? Do your thing. Today was a perfect day. It was. Make today awesome. Do your thing. Oh, that's good. Do your thing, because that's what Devon came over and took over my thing. Didn't she? Totally did.
Everyone's here. Don't worry.
They're still here?
Yeah.
What are they saying, Dev? Devon likes to moderate the comments. She's the moderator. I love it. I love it. Okay, and because I think it's important to talk about kind of where this kind of all came together for me tonight. So I knew when I came on here, I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? My focus really wasn't on something brand new this time because I have the class I'm teaching this weekend and stuff. And I was like, I love circles. Circle will be good. And I thought vellum. We haven't used the vellum yet. So then I went, okay, vellum and gel crayons. People will like, because it's new, they've bought them, they want new ways to use them. And then I went, okay, let's just play up circles. So that's kind of where this came from. And the other thing that I love about what we did tonight is all of this really made this layout. Like, look at, it's not heavily embellished, right? It's not heavily embellished. But I don't feel like it needs much more. I can totally put some journaling strips on here.
Yeah, I don't think
Right? No, I'll put a little bit more sticker. Like I like a little subtitle action going on. But do you see how the mixed media, the process of creating this layout was so much fun. And then you don't need a ton of stuff to make it pretty, right? Don't you agree, Dev? Is it Devon approved? What would Devon do? This was the best thing ever. That was the best thing. Keep it simple. Like, I agree. See you later, Pam. It's bedtime for Pam. Love when your family are part of the videos. Me too. OMG. I did a layout this morning, and it's in a circle too because we have share brain, Natalie. What about matting it on teal? You totally could. I probably won't because you see my sewing buckled this. So it would be almost impossible now to mat because this layout is very buckled. It wasn't the water, it was the sewing. But I'm all right with that because when it goes in a page protector, it'll be fine. But it does look like it's quilted in the middle. It's a belly button outie. It's an outie belly button. What? What? So Devin, my daughter's graduating this year. We pick up her dress from alterations tomorrow. Not a great year to graduate.
Tell me about it.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to share a picture, guys.
Oh my gosh, my dress is so pretty. I'm excited.
It's so pretty. And two, what is really awesome about it is that we both love it because that doesn't always happen,
sad,
right?
I can't actually go to prom or anything.
No, it is very sad for you.
Gonna be at home.
But we are definitely still. You're still going to get your hair did because I think it's important. We'll make the best of what we've got. But her dress, are you ready, friends? It's iridescent sequins. Oh my goodness. And the color is
purplish bluish.
Purple, turquoise.
It's kind of like
very.
I feel like you have like one of those iridescent glazes that like
yes.
really looks like my dress.
You look, yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Which one?
Right there on the shelf.
I found it. It's like a little different, but like kind of.
Imagine with some purple in it, but that's Devin's dress looks like this. It's so beautiful. So it is body conscious. So it's like that's what they call that, right?
Bodycon? Yeah.
Yeah, bodycon. So it is total mermaid. It is mermaid style, open back, beautifulness, all in a gorgeous sequin pattern. She looks like she's like Miss America or something. Like it is freaking awesome. I love that, don't you? And then we'll do another one. That arrow, I think, ties the gold in. It's like an embellishment. So, and then we'll put some kind of word there. Okay. So I popped up. I laid the arrow flat, popped it up I love that. And you guys can see that gold.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I love it. Devin approves. It's Devin approved. And then remember these dots. And I was talking to my designer, American Crafts, and I said, the ladies love these so much. They said, make a whole page of just iridescent gold dots, but we can float a couple of those in there and that would look really good. And right.
Yeah.
Just float a couple because I like that they are very metallic-y. Oh yeah. See how pretty?
Yeah, that's really nice.
See, just add a couple of those dots in there. And then I need some like little thing here. And I really, Dev, want to pick something off of here. Love this. Put love this. All the things. What do you think? It says document all the things. That could be good, right? Life captured. We certainly did do that tonight, didn't we? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that.
That is captures.
It is because we just captured life tonight, and then I'll do one more little thing here off the sticker sheets.
Natalie said she'll send a photo of her page we shared to bring today.
I love it. Isn't that funny? And I haven't seen it, so if Natalie ends up her page looking exactly like that, it's gonna be fun. What do they say? Hey, your yellow rounds just need white centers to look like donuts. Oh, that would be funny, wouldn't it? Because we did have a whole donut conversation. And then what else did people say? What did I miss here? Try misting from the back and ironing. Yeah, I'll just leave it. It'll be fine because now I have so many pop dots. It's good. But you guys know, if you watch from the beginning, this was completely flat when I put it through the mink. It's the sewing puckered the layout. But it's all good. Doesn't bother me. No bother me. Well, not that much. So life captured. And then what else do we have here? Do your thing. All this and more. Oh, that's kind of fun. Snapshot. Enjoying this moment. I'm using that because I did. You just, Dev, you were the highlight of my night tonight.
Oh, thanks. You're the highlight of my night.
I'm the highlight of your life.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Dingbat. Life captured, enjoying this moment. And I'm going to want one little more. A story to tell? Yes. I love it. Look at. Look how fun, friends. Look at. And then the words are actually a design element tonight. Do you like that, Dev?
Yeah, I do.
Yep, I don't feel like it. I'm going to put a couple more gold dots, and I feel like this Layla's done, don't you?
Yeah.
I do.
Agree.
I love this. Devin, so you do see how tonight her coming down and us having, look at, this is what we do. This is what we do, though. That just is what, like, only people who are scrapbookers, who document, who do this kind of thing. So I really want some of you guys out there who maybe your main thing might be card making. I really want, we talk about this all the time, that I want to do something that would be an easy way to get people to start scrapbooking. That isn't, there's Nanny. That's Nanny.
Hi.
Hey, Debbie, you have made Friday night live so much fun.
Love you too.
Aw, nanners. That's my mom. But don't you think if we started doing this in like 6x8 format, that some of you guys who maybe aren't traditional scrapbookers might start doing this? Where, like, why couldn't we start something where we start doing a 6x8 every Friday night? And then actually, I want you to print some awesome memories from that week. And we could actually, by the end of it, like have like a whole album. And I just think that that would be really, there's so many things. I would love to start a collection with American crafts that would be 6x8 based, memory keeping and mixed media. Wouldn't that be fun? See, look at Renee just said that Friday Night Lives brought her and her 8-year-old closer. She loves playing along. What's your daughter's, is it a daughter or son? I want to know who it is so I can say hello to them. They might be sleeping. What did Dawn say? She's card maker. What is she saying? I just love the spontaneity of tonight and how this came together. Such a precious memory. It really is, right? Because I didn't have a clue what the title or any of it would. And just her coming down and actually spending time with something that her mom finds is an important part of her life was really special. So I have to say, I don't know, like people who don't really know what we do here don't understand. Even if it was a group of us making cards, like it doesn't have to be photo scrapbook related.
Daughter's name is Eden. She's the one who likes you singing.
Eden. That's a beautiful name too, isn't it? I like that, Dev.
That's really cool.
Oh my goodness, I love this layout so much. Devin, you made my night tonight. You made my job so much easier. I love it. So, oh, I don't like that. Move that over a bit. But see, the gold now is just that little bit is tying it together. I'm going to put a couple up here, and I think this is done. I love this, friends. This was a magical Friday night. Don't you think? It was kind of magical. It just all came together. Like I said, and I don't often share, I think, like the thoughts behind. I just kind of make and you guys watch it all happen. But that just kind of all came together. It's all my favorite things. Circles, I love. Metallic, I love. Mixed media, I love. I love starting with this blank and coming up with something like this. I love that we use color study tonight. I love that it is rainbow and bright, but it's still kind of contained funk. I love the spontaneity of Devin coming in, hanging out with us tonight, and actually kind of made it all come together. So, and this is the best. WWDD. What would Devin do?
That's so funny.
We're totally, just so you know, the sticker design will be started for that, because when I can make my stickers and stuff, WWDD, what would Devin do? Can I have a WWVD? Oh, VD. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. What would Vicky do? But VD, venereal disease. Sorry.
Why?
Because it is. As soon as I said VD, I didn't want that anymore. Do it. I couldn't do it. So we got to come up. What I need a new version of, because now I'm crying because I just said that out loud. I don't want VD. So I'm crying. Sorry, friends. That just went. Oh my goodness, tears are rolling down my face. But we need wherever that. Oh, when I turn this camera around, you guys, tears, makeup has got to be running all over my face. I don't want VD. No one wants VD. No, nobody wants that. And I'm sorry that it went that direction. That was not my intention. But you know what I'm saying. You guys got to come up with my version of this. And I'm not going to say it out loud because that just all went to pot so fast. Oh my goodness. Totally crying. But love how this turned out. And we are going to take, is that why you took your hair down? So we can get selfies? I want the donuts bun, honey. So anyway, let's flip the camera around so everybody can see you. Yes, they have to. Ready? Here we go. Ready?
I don't think I'm ready.
Oh, why isn't it working? Look at, I can't, I must have lost. Remember when I went out of here? So we have to do this way. So get ready for it. I have to flip the camera because I lost video. Let me see what's happening on this one. Oh, here we go. Sorry. There. Okay. Sorry about that, friends.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Look. Ooh. She's not ooh. She's so good. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Doobies and I'm telling you, whatever, Vicky. Oop. Now look at Lisa. Didn't mean to be up there. Sorry, Lisa. Oh, what a hot mess. See, that just put it all to pot. It all went to pot. But thank you so much. That was so much fun. Let's share what we made, Deb. It was collaborative tonight. Oops, the camera's always backwards. So very fun. I will put the photos on it and I will share a picture of it. So thank you so much. Thank you for joining me tonight. Love my baby girl. And we will see you next Friday. We'll come up with something else fun to do. We'll see what would Devin do and see when she's like, I look so bad. Yeah, I wish I looked like that every day of the week. But anyway, have a great weekend, guys. Bye. And if you have any questions, let me know. And that was fun. Enjoy your Saturday and your Sunday. And if you get a chance to create something that was inspired by this, I'm also going to do a card version of something. Make sure you post it on our Vicky Booten Creative Community. And as always, thanks, Nat, for hanging in here and helping as well. So we will see you guys. I have to shut. There's a whole bunch of Pinterest things on here. So I think it's because I said I have a Pinterest account and everybody went and followed me on there and they all came up on the screen. So yes, Tim Holtz is on tomorrow. I will be teaching at the same time Tim is on. So I might get to see you guys on there. But if not, let me know what happens. I got to see what he's teaching you and see how all the new things I can learn. But have a great night. Have a good weekend. And we will see you later. Bye guys. Oh, there we go. Bye, guys.